everybody. Welcome to our differential equations class for scientists and engineers here at Randolph College. I'm your instructor. I'm a associate professor of physics, computer science, and astronomy here at Randolph College. Okay, so I'm going to give you a quick video intro to the class. And we're going to start with the Moodle page, which is your kind of your go-to for everything. Okay, now the way that you get to Moodle is you go to moodle.randolphcollege.edu. It'll ask you to log in, and you have to use your Randolph College username, which is the first part of your Randolph College email, and then your password, and then you'll get in. You might be taking multiple classes with us here in the summer, and you'll be able to click on this class. Now, when you come into this class, it's not going to look like this. The student view is a little bit different. And you'll see the intro video that I'm recording will be right here for you to look at again, our syllabus, etc. I'm just going to go over kind of the structure of the class. Okay, so we have office hours, and of course by appointment we can meet with me, and we're always using Zoom, and there is a Zoom link, which I need to put on there. Okay, yeah, I better put on the Zoom link for you to use. And other ways to get a hold of me are my email here and my cell phone. You can call me, you can text me, just don't expect me to get back to you if you call or text after 9 p.m. Eastern time. I will be in California for some of the time, which makes it a little easier to call later if you are on the East Coast. So we have a book and a homework system called WebAssign, and some of you may have used WebAssign before. So when you first come into the Moodle page, you're going to click on the link here, and what's going to happen is it's going to take you to WebAssign, which is by Cengage, and it'll ask you to choose a way of buying the homework system and the book. The book is an ebook. Okay, and there are many different ways, and if you're taking more than one class that uses Cengage, maybe you're going to take, another summer class somewhere, and you want to buy Cengage Unlimited. It's usually a pretty good deal, but it's really up to you how you deal with this. But you do have to have the book and the homework system. Okay, so when I click on it, it's going to take me to something I've already built. I'm not buying it for the first time, so I don't have, I won't be prompted to buy it or anything, right? Okay, so it's just going to take me to my account. When you click it, it will take you and prompt you to make an account and buy the book, etc. Okay, and then ultimately you will see the student view of what WebAssign looks like. And so if we open the student view here, you can see no, thank you. You can see kind of what you're gonna see when you log in. Now, you have the book down here, right? So this is the ebook version of our book. And right now you don't have any assignments. They won't really show up until May 23rd when the class starts. Okay. All right. So that's WebAssign. So let's go back to our Moodle page. Again, this is where you're going to start. We have a supplemental text, which I really recommend. Okay. Math and physics, probably a lot of you already know, is all about practice, right? So the more practice you can get, the better. And this book is pretty cheap, and I'm going to be recommending things in the book as we go. You don't have to do it, but I recommend it highly. Okay, and then we see a calendar. I would print this out, and so it's not a very complex calendar, but it's good to have it all in one place. So we have, it tells you when the homeworks are due, homework for chapter 1, homework for chapter 2, etc. And in general, it will be Wednesday, Saturday, right? But this week we're a little off because we're starting on Monday, and I need to get the getting started with WebAssign assignment in there. So this is a little shifted. Notice that we have 3 tests. We have tests on chapters 1 through 4, and a test on 5 through 8, and then a final exam that we're going to cover stuff after chapter 8 that will be cumulative for the whole course. Okay, so let's go through and just look at what a week looks like. Okay, so here's week 1. What you're going to see is a big list of stuff you should do. I recommend that if you watch lecture 1 on sections in your book 1.1 and 1.2, it's a good idea to go do the problems that are associated with that in the chapter 1 homework. You don't have to wait to do them, right? So you can go and work on those. It's going to be fresh in your brain, and then move on to the next lecture. That's what I would do. And you might want to even do the Shams outline stuff first before you do that homework. Okay. And then you could move on to lecture 2, which is another 2 sections, etc. Right? So this week you can see it's a lot of material. So you really want to keep up, right? Don't let yourself get behind. Okay, this stuff here you won't see. This is for me. Okay. Now, so let's take a look, or at least talk about what the tests are going to be like. So on the week that you have a test, so for instance, you're going to have a test here on week 3. You'll see the big red letters here. It tells you when you need to finish that test by. And right now, you're not going to actually see the test because it's been hidden from you for now. And what's going to happen is it's going to be one of these check mark kind of quizzes. And you're going to have 2 hours to do each of these 2 tests. I may up that to 3 hours. They're actually not very long. I just want you to feel relaxed about doing the test. And then also you can start it anytime, but then there's a time limit, right? So if you feel like I just want to take that test the first day of class, feel free, but there's a time limit, right? Okay. Now the tests are open book, open note. Don't use another human. We have an honor code here at Randolph College, and you as online students are also subject to that honor code. So don't use another human. Don't look up the questions on the internet. Okay. All right. And that's really all we need to know about the tests. All right. Again, keep up with the work, right? And you should be good. All right. Well, if there's any other questions, you can feel free to email me, and good luck getting started.